What is up? I am Lethal, and today I would like to discuss this very interesting video that goes to show why, if you end up having a daughter, just don't allow her to have access to social media. Leave her in the Stone Age with a beeper and a Nokia. Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, he's
but
not.
In all seriousness, this video is something else. It left me speechless, flabbergasted, dumbfounded, all that, at how this seemingly everyday woman that's not a sex worker has experienced Tinder.
Tinder is just a smorgasbord of just man candy, really. Whatever I want. But 9 times out of 10, I just want to hook up with them.
Very masculine way of thinking, considering that's how most men view Tinder and other dating apps. Most men aren't on Tinder looking for a future wife, so when you ladies ask, so what brings you here? 9 times out of 10, it's for the cheeks and for the freaks. Let's be real.
You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here.
Most women are intended to BS, to be honest. Most have no type of clear vision as to what they specifically want. So to get around that and get an idea, simply ask them, what are you hoping / open to gaining? They'll either say something closely related to whatever happens, or something like, I'm not on here to hook up, want someone to be myself with, enjoy each other's company, and more if that happens, aka friends with benefits, maybe leading into a relationship. Fellas, pay very close attention to what women say and how they say it. Become good at reading between the lines successfully and also asking questions a certain way. That way, it's easier for you to get the answers that you're seeking. Some women will legit think it's a friend-making app and are simply legit trying to find male friends, aka down bad beta simps, to drain them of their non-sexual attention like a succubus. Craving and obtaining validation and attention will not grant you eternal youth. Sorry, not sorry, sweetheart. But I will say this. I've had many be totally down for just backshot media or friends with benefits. Didn't come to fruition with all of them, but many definitely did get cracked open like lobsters. So don't think it's not possible to find women who are down for mutual pleasure. It's all about your looks, your words. So you gotta be acrobatic with your tongue in more ways than one, bro.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Avoid the women who only want friends, and definitely avoid the women who are lost in the wind and can't articulate if they want to just have want to find a man, want friends platonically or otherwise, and or just want random attention and validation to pass the time and boost their ego. It's always one of those 4 things. So just ask the question, always be straightforward yourself. I'm the type of person to always be straight up with women, even when I know for a fact it won't benefit me. The best way to get what you want from women is, of course, by always telling them what they want to hear, which I absolutely do not condone. We're all about respectful, brutal honesty over here, so don't be like Darth Simpius telling women what they want to hear just for your own temporary gain. That's mad corny.
So my first message to a person that I want to hook up with is, yo, DTF.
So I must say, I highly respect their straightforwardness. Most women are not like this, even in the slightest. They flirt like they're Jean Grey, trying so hard to get her thoughts heard. And when your antennas don't pick up the signal,
Where was your antennas when
I was trying to flirt with you.
they're upset and will sometimes even blame you for not being Professor X himself. I myself have a lot of experience with Tinder, and also know a lot of men who have a lot of success and experience with Tinder. And I can straight up tell you right now that most women are not going to message you first. So her also taking initiative makes her like a rare Pokemon at this point. So props to her for that.
A Tinder hookup usually would last me about like a week, and then I'd be on to the next Tinder dude.
Okay, so how much dudes like would you say like in a week that you hook up with?
On a good run, probably like 3 or 4 in a week.
Three a week, so that's like 12 a month type shit, right?
Something like that.
Well, damn, Shang Tsung over here taking soul left and right like it's clockwork.
Is that like throughout the year?
Well, in this instance, it was for about a year. Yeah.
So that's like 144 bodies in a year.
I feel like that number's really high.
Huh? You feel like that number is really high?
Shut your
It's simple math, and the math shows you're a mass grave of souls and bodies, a collector, if you will. I just hope it's not this type of collector.
Ew. What? Ew.
But I don't know. Probably not.
No, I'm saying in a year. I mean, 12 a month for 12 months. That's like, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's your choice. But yeah, I think it's like around 100 or something. But
Probably.
Now, I have no reason why this young woman feels the urge to give her for poom poom to over 140 guys a year, like it's a sample platter. But it's definitely not simply a hoe phase. This could be something that's more deep-rooted psychologically, like dealing with trauma, trying to fill an empty void, or something else. I won't pretend to know, but what I do know is that if she ever decides to cut the whole life out and get serious with a man, she's going to struggle immensely due to her not being able to pair bond so easily. Women biologically are more emotional thinkers and feelers than men are. Women release more oxytocin than men, which is called the love hormone, and it having to deal with making you feel positive emotions towards someone, especially during. The more sexual partners you have, obviously, the more you're at risk of catching STDs and trauma. That's just simple logic. This is the type of lifestyle that will teach you only about sex and nothing about what men actually want from a woman. So it's going to be very hard for her to settle down with the man and satisfy him beyond just sex. She'd probably always turn to sex to try to figure out or solve a problem they're having. Even if she's single and she's having a problem herself, she's probably gonna most likely turn to just sex. While sex is great, it can again become just you trying to fill a void, whether you're a man or a woman. So definitely don't let it turn into something like that. So to the men watching, what you can take away from this is do not take Tinder or any dating app for that matter seriously, because most women ain't even serious about it themselves, and if they say they are, they don't know the half of what a man wants from her as a woman, or just straight up can't provide those things. So focus on yourself and your purpose. I promise you, when you do that, women will come your way without you even trying. Your purpose and goals should be number one until you're at a successful point in your life to where you're ready and able to settle down properly. Don't take this as me saying don't use dating apps to have fun. I'd never say that. Just don't use them if your success rate is lower than a rock's IQ, and definitely don't use them to find relationships. And to the two women watching this, what you can take away from this is if you eventually want to be a wife with kids and a good husband by your side, rather than being known for giving up to Randy, Danny, and Handy Mandy and a bunch of other random dudes with the swift ease and not die alone in a nursing home, tighten the fuck up. Fill that void with your little toys and by doing productive things like staying active in the gym, going on a healthy diet, or picking up new skills and hobbies. You're the master of your own destiny. So you solely control your actions, and if you want certain outcomes, you need to understand what actions you must take to obtain them before it's too late. Your used, washed up guts and your sexual market value is lower than my hairy.
Ho, brother, whoa, now.
So that's it for today's video. Thought I should cover this very, very interesting video and just basically go over why men should not take Tinder seriously and the takeaways that both women and men can take away from this video. And that's basically it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed, definitely stick around longer because I got a lot more interesting topics I like to cover. So I am Lethal, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.